Hello dear, you are welcome to my channel. My name is Ebere Bartholomew. I am the CEO of Asarite Beauty Concept. On our today's tutorial, it is going to be on Ankara plate. So, and our materials for that is on the screen. The Ankara, this is the Warden. The white one is the Warden that you are going to use. You are going to do it with a Warden. Then the tape, we have the scissors, the needle and thread, and the shock. So let's dive into the video. Warden, you get it from where they're selling sewing material. So for the Warden, why you're seeing it pieces like this, that I've used it to work several times, so I have to make use of my pieces. But if you can get half yard of Warden, that Ankara that you're seeing there is 2 years. Then Warden half yard is okay. So to cut out your Warden, you can make it 1 inch. You can make 1 inch, you can make 1.5, depending on your choice. So for the first 5 that you are going to cut, for the first 5, you can make it 25. For the first 5, you can make it 25. The first 5, as in 25. If you want to make 1 to maybe 24 or 20, that's one is left. But don't want something that will stress me. You do it 25. Then cut all of them 25. At the end of the day, trim the excess. So for the last 5 or 4, depending on the number you want to do, then you make it 28. When you are done, cut out the excess. So I'm done cutting those things off camera, the first and the second. So first batch and second batch. If you wish to cut everything, then you trim the excess. Depends on what you have, just to save material. So the Ankara that you want to use and cover it and cover the Warden. The Ankara, you can add it to you can add 2 inches more, as in 2 inches to the length. Then for the width, if you cut your Warden 1 inch, you are going to cut Ankara 2.5 inch, so that it will be able to cover the Ankara front and back, and then the half will be for the overlapping for the sewing. So that is the mathematics, that's the arithmetic about it. If you cut half for the Warden, you are going to have a larger portion of Ankara that will cover it front and back, and then the overlapping. So this is the sewing of it. Then you can see when you place the Warden, then you use the Ankara to cover it, then you overlap it, then you sew at the middle. You sew at the middle, because at the end of it is the middle that will be hidden. The both side of it will be visible either at the front or at the back. That is the side. So that's why you don't sew by the side of it. You sew at the center, because the center is the one that will be hidden inside. So you see me sewing at the center. This is me sewing at the center of it. So you can see how I overlap it. I don't allow the rough edge to appear, because if you allow the rough edge to appear, it could be material that will be removing. Then later the whole thing will start removing, and it will make the work rough. So that is why I overlap it. I will bring the left, you bring the right, then you overlap with one, then you sew. So just for you to make sure that the work is smooth by the both sides. So that is it. You are going to sew the maybe 9 pieces of it or 10. But one thing about this thing is that you are good. The last of it, you don't have to sew it, because if you sew it, the thread will appear at the top. So the last one, the one that will be at the topmost, is going to be bonded. You are going to, the way I place this thing now, use your gum and bond it, bond it, and as if you are sewing it, bond it like that. Let it be bonding. Don't sew it. That is the last, only one that you want to be at the top. The one that you place at the topmost, at the top of your plate, that is the one that you will bond. But if not, the rest of the plate, you are going to do it like this, in case I forget. That's why I'm explaining to you. So the last one is bonding, is not sewing. So just showing you how to sew it. So by the time I'm done sewing it, I will take it to the ground. I will take it to where I, because initially I don't used to do my video on the ground, but in Nigeria we don't used to have light all the time. I buy fuel and all the rest of it. So if not, I have my table where I do my videos. So but because we don't have light, I take it to the ground closer to the door so that there will be a reflection of the sun and the thing, so that it will be clear enough for. This is even outside where I put my machine. That is where I'm sewing. So I'm done sewing it. This is the first this thing that I've arranged. The first one, the first set, the one that I made 25. That is the first one. Then the second one that I made 28. That's the one that I want to put at the top. That is it, setting it at the top. You arrange everything. You arrange it as if you are plate. It is the other plate that you've done, infinity plate. You arrange it. So this, I brought it to the ground again to make sure that everything is in place. So this is the other one that I want to use. I've already used gum to cover it up and down, so I can still use gum again to bond it. If you don't want to use gum, you can sew. But whenever you are attacking something on another gele, try to make it neat. Don't allow the thread to appear at the top. So I will bond it, but I will also, maybe by the time before I'm done tacking it, I make sure that I pass thread, maybe one to the top, and I return it from the same hole, so that I don't want to hear that the thing has started opening or started removing. So I just that the pleat is always safer than everything. Sewing is always safer than any bonding, you understand? So that's why even if I did not well, at the end of it, I make sure that needle, I still take it up once I return it, so that even if the gum is losing, that needle and thread will still hold it. So that's sewing now, you will, that tacking, you will tack it like up to 3 or 4 places. You arrange your tack, so you arrange it very well. Lift those pleats up to make sure that they are the same equal line with other ones. Lift them, then you tack it. Lift it, you tack it. Make sure that it's in the same line with the same line, so that the work will be neat. So you lift it. I feel that last line that I cut is a bit bigger than other one, but it does not matter. You just lift the front so that both of them, all of them, then tack like 3 or 4 times. That's what I'm showing you. Tack it like 3 or 4 places. Lift it, and then I'm suspecting that last line that I cut is bigger than other ones. That's why it looks good. But when you lift the front, it will not show. It will not show. Lift the front. The front is the most important thing. Lift it before you pierce your needle. So then measure your head circumference 21 inches. Measure it 21 inches, then you trim the excess. You can see me trimming the excess. It's not much. So then you cut out your handle, maybe 12 inches. If you make it that, then after bending them out, it will be like that's 11. Then you attach it, the handle. Then by the time you attach your handle there, then you take it to the base. If you don't know how to do base, check out my other videos. I can put the link for you. I did the V front for this one. If you want V, you go there, I have it. If I remember, I put the link in the description box so that you go there and know how to do base if you don't know. But I believe that if you are watching it, you already know how to do auto gele. So this is the final look of this work. This is the final look. So guys, please subscribe to my channel and always watch my videos. I always have something interesting. Thank you for watching.